Hi, Kelly Eckholt here to update you with the key events of the week. So this week I wanted to update you on some changes to our long-term interest rate and exchange rate forecast that we've made. So in recent weeks there's been a reasonably significant increase in global interest rates, and particularly US long-term interest rates, as markets have become increasingly sure that interest rates are going to need to remain higher for longer to keep inflation pressures in check. For a long time now, there's been an expectation that because the Federal Reserve had moved to increase interest rates so significantly in the US over the course of the last year or so, that there'd be some kind of recession emerge either later this year or next year. But what we've discovered is that the data there has been more resilient than that, such that we now no longer anticipate that such a recession is going to occur. And as a consequence, we see less scope for easing US interest rates next year, and as a result, higher US bond rate forecast than we previously expected. Relatedly, we've also upgraded our view for what we think the US dollar will do over the course of the next year or so. It'll be stronger, and thus as a consequence the New Zealand dollars and Australian dollar will also be weaker. Our forecasts for the New Zealand dollar have been revised down such that we now anticipate it will end the year around 61 cents, which is only just a small increase from current levels. We also increased our forecast for New Zealand bond rates by about 20 to 40 basis points, and while that means that long-term interest rates in New Zealand have some scope to fall over the course of the next year, they'll still remain much higher than what people got used to for the 10 years or so before COVID. I'll talk to you again next week.